Hey, Michigan Maniacs. This is the Michigan Maniac Podcast, and I am your host, Adam Brewer. This is going to be probably a short one. I'm exhausted from this one. First of all, this is a reaction episode. State. Uh, Great game. I mean, one for the absolute ages right now. This was a fantastic game. I mean, Kenneth Walker, congratulations to you, sir. You are way better than I thought. Way better than I thought. Mike McDonald finally showed his inexperience, I guess, because he comes from the pros to the college and continuing to jostle people in and out, created confusion, and helped Michigan State get key scores, keep first downs, all sorts of shit. Bad. I don't really. I mean, I want to apologize to Cade McNamara. Wow, fantastic game, sir. This is a weird one because I really thought that the way they beat us is the way I thought we were going to beat them. I thought we were going to wear them down, and then our running attack was going to take over. I didn't think we were going to start passing. I mean, for God's sakes, Cade McNamara threw for 383, 2 touchdowns and an interception. I mean, wow. I didn't see that one coming. But it is what it is at this point. Fantastic loss, though. I mean, I don't know. I hate losing to this fucking team. I hate losing to this team. So I don't know. I can't really place. Where can we place the blame? I mean, the fumbles, right? J.J. McCarthy finally showing that he's a freshman. It's like this game was, we finally showed the inexperiences at the key positions that are new to us, right? Like the backup quarterback, freshman, made a freshman mistake. Okay, I'll live with it. That's fine. I still think he's going to be amazing. But yeah, he made a mistake, okay, at a costly time. Mike McDonald, showing his inexperience at the college level, not as a defensive coordinator, but as a college level. Us continuing to settle for field goals. I've told you this from all season long. If we settle for field goals and we trade field goals for touchdowns, we're never going to win big games. Never. And what we need to do is reset the wide receiver. We should open that up for competition. Cornelius Johnson is not a number one wide receiver. We need to really rethink how we're doing the wide receiver thing. I mean, I don't know what we're doing at this point with them. I don't know. I mean, we gave it our best shot. We screwed up in the key positions, and they didn't. Our defense let us down when they didn't. Theirs didn't. You could say that how critical was that touchdown called back by the officiating team? Pretty key at that point, right? It's one of the reasons why I've never been a real big fan of instant replay. I know we've been screwed by things like that replay has saved us before, but not a fan of it overall. I like just playing the game. It is what it is. I mean, yeah, I'm fucking disappointed. I hate losing to Michigan State. I hate it. And now there's a real chance that we're going to be 10-2 with 2 losses to our 2 biggest rivals. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't know. If we can't stop Michigan State, I don't know how the hell we're going to stop Ohio State. I have no clue. I mean, I'm very excited. I think we can hang with them offensively now. Our offense is pretty fucking amazing. If we can change up the wide receiving core a little bit, shake that up. Outside of that, man, I'm pretty good with our offense. I like it. It's just, I don't know what our defense is going to be like. First of all, our linebackers are absolute suspect. Our cornerbacks aren't that bad. Actually, I think they played better than what we expected them to, but our linebackers let us down today. But we saw that one coming, right? So, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I can give you stats. We all watched the fucking game. What am I going to tell you? J.J. McCarthy let us down when he shouldn't have, right? Or When we needed a big play from him, he didn't make it. He turned the ball over. When it's just, it is what it is. I mean, they're a better team. I hate fucking saying it. They're a better team. They did exactly what I thought we would do to them: wear them down, and at the end that we'd win. That's what I just thought. No way would you have ever convinced me that Cade McNamara was going to go throw for over 380 plus yards. Never. Never, not once could you have told me that was going to happen. And I mean, I could have been talked into Kenneth Walker rushing for 150 something yards or whatever. Sure, I get it. The kid's unbelievable. God bless him. I wish he does win the Heisman, because that was one hell of a fucking performance today. You gotta give him credit. I mean, at least, you know what? It wasn't embarrassing. It wasn't an embarrassing loss. We didn't look like shit losing. We just made mistakes when we couldn't afford to. Plain and simple. I don't know what else I need to say about this. This is a disappointing one. I don't think Harbaugh needs to lose his job over it, to be quite honest. But I think we need to rethink some things. I don't know, do we? I mean, I liked J.J. McCarthy today playing for the most part. He made a mistake. I mean, it fucking happens. He made a fucking mistake. I don't know. I'm not going to... He's a freshman and he made a mistake. Big deal. We lost a game. We lost to Michigan State, and that is fucking awful. I hate it. But it is what it is at this point. Maybe we can use this as a learning experience and move forward. I definitely am worried about next week, because a loss like this has a hangover to it. I'm glad to see that my picks of breakout players is finally coming right. I mean, DJ Turner looked pretty good today. He did last week. Same thing. Oh, Antrell Anthony. Mid-season I picked him. I should have picked him earlier. But even Blake, I don't know. Is it me, or does it seem like Blake Corum kind of ran a little bit scared today? Oh yeah, and let's not talk about Blake Corum letting the ball go right through his hands, when it could have been an easy 75-yard touchdown run probably. When the plays needed to be made, they made them. We didn't. Plain and simple. Outside of that, it was just two really good teams beating the crap out of each other. It was a lot of fun to watch. I enjoyed every second of this game till the end. Okay, it was just a great game. It was a great game. It was a great game. And I know I'm beating a dead horse, but when we had to make the plays, we didn't. When they had to make the plays, they did. Done, over with. They did the same thing against Nebraska. They did the same thing against Indiana. They're not the best looking team in the world, but as long as that kid can continue to run the way he is, they are a danger. They are an absolute danger, and they could be a playoff team. They could. I mean, Ohio State better watch out. This is because I don't know if Ohio State can stop this running attack. I don't think it can against Michigan State. So we'll definitely see. Well, round robin playoffs began, so we'll see what happens. Maybe Penn State does the unthinkable and beats Ohio State tonight. Maybe Penn State pulls the unthinkable and beats Michigan State. Or Ohio State beats Michigan State and we beat Ohio State, which I don't see happening. I don't know what to say. Wow. This sucked. This really sucked. What are you gonna do, man? They really came to play, and both teams did. I don't know. God, I'm going to keep saying stupid shit for a while, I guess. I don't know. It's now for a year I have to listen to my Michigan State moronic friends who probably only watch Michigan State one time a year, and that's when they play us. And I gotta listen to them now chirp and talk shit as if they're the biggest fans in the world, even though when you break down the season with them or actually talk to them about Michigan State, they don't know fucking dick about the team. Oh my God. A year of having to listen to fucking bullshit. Just by it just a garbage fan base. A garbage fan base. I know the national media is probably going to be calling for Harbaugh's head more than likely because he's now 0-2 against Mel Tucker, which is unacceptable. But Mel Tucker isn't some punk ass coach. I mean, the guy really puts together a tough team. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, our linebackers need to get better. I know Josh Ross is a leader, but he misses a lot of tackles. I mean, a lot of tackles. He gets caught out of position a lot. I like the kid, but his play on the field is suspect. It's absolute suspect. Uh, Defensive corners look decent. I mean, I can't really complain about what they did. They shut down the wide receivers for the most part. I think Reed only had 80 yards, and then they knocked Naylor out. So, I mean, that's impressive. Defensive line got worn down. Absolutely worn down. And I'm sure there was way more holds than that were called or that weren't called, but hey, that's the game of football at this point. And to bitch and complain about something so I mean, ticky tack, I guess, is horseshit, but it is. I'll be honest, the reofficiating of that touchdown, that defensive touchdown we had, is kind of bullshit. I'll be honest with that. Everything else I'm okay with, but that one was fucking horseshit. Absolute 100% horseshit. So that costs games, but still, you can't make mistakes. You can't fumble the ball twice, back-to-back times you are on the field. You can't do it. Not when we have great fucking field position and the momentum. You can't do that. So it's on us. This loss is absolutely on us. We had twice in this game we had a double-digit lead. Twice in this game we had double-digit leads. Red zone offense sucks donkey dick. We continue to trade fucking field goals for touchdowns, and this is what happens. I mean, I've said it. I mean, every other Michigan podcast has said it, but they don't seem to worry about it. They still do the same fucking horseshit all the time. And then all of a sudden they do something, and you're like, oh, well, maybe they did improve on it. Oh, maybe they did, because that was a beautiful pass from McCarthy to Andrel Anthony, who, by the way, is going to be a Michigan great. Come on. That kid stepped up and etched his name, right? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. If most of you want to check, I don't know if you want to even check it out anymore. The pregame speech I did, like if I was in front of the team, I don't know if I'm going to do that now, because to me it feels like I jinxed them. I know I'm ridiculous and feeling that way, but that's how I feel. God, this was crazy. It was a great game. It was a hurtful game. I hate this game. I mean, I'm feeling all these emotions right now. I don't want to hear from any of my fucking friends. None of them. Not even my Michigan friends at this point. Like, I just want to just scream and punch the wall. And then I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I'm at a loss here. Because it's not Harbaugh's fault. This one isn't on Harbaugh. Not one bit is this on Harbaugh. This is not his fault. The players let themselves down in this game. They absolutely let themselves down. Plain and simple. Maybe we learn from this. I hope we learn from this. I hope they have that feeling in their stomach and it fucking gnaws at them for the whole year. Every week, I hope they look at that team and just hate what they did. Hate that they let themselves down. I hope J.J. McCarthy grows from this. I think he will. I mean, the kid's a fucking stud. He's going to grow from this. But like I said, I didn't expect us to win a national title this year. I didn't even expect us to win a Big Ten title. I mean, I hoped we would. At this point, I think in my preseason pick'em, I had us beating Michigan State, of course. So, but still, my schedule, my wins and losses is still about the same. I think right now I picked us to be 7-1. So I just picked the wrong team we would lose to. I thought we'd lose to Wisconsin. And Wisconsin looked good today. So if we had just done our job, we'd be really set up well for a playoff run. Because Wisconsin looks like a real quality win right now after they were taking Iowa to the woodshed. Now, I don't know if that ended up a final score or not, or who won that game, but I'm assuming Wisconsin did. God, painful. This is a painful one. But it was fun to watch, wasn't it? God, I was on the edge of my seat. I was going crazy. That 93-yard touchdown pass was fucking beautiful. That catch by Andrew Anthony from J.J. McCarthy was beautiful. I mean, Cade looked cool, calm, and collected. I mean, if anybody's going to be continuing to pipe up about J.J. McCarthy being the one to step up and play, I don't want to hear it anymore. I mean, I'm even going to stop saying it. Cade McNamara on the biggest stage possible showed up. Granted, that last pick was bad. Fine. Okay. If you could point to one bad thing he did all game long, that was it. Okay. Whatever. But you know what, though? Blake Corum didn't help him out by dropping the pass. Cornelius Johnson didn't help him out at all by doing everything that he did today. I mean, but yet, still, he looked fantastic. So, Cade, I apologize for ever saying that I didn't believe in you. I believe in you 110% now. I don't know what this season is going to look like. I mean, this is going to have a hangover to it. So, and the worst team to be playing on a fucking hangover is going to be Indiana. Indy Stinky Anna. The one that always somehow gives us gives us a lot of trouble. What a pain. And now we have to play them on a big game hangover. Not great. 8-4. Now I guess people can start screaming 8-4 is going to be the accurate record, I guess. But I think we could beat Penn State. I still think we're going to beat Indiana. I think we're going to be 10-2. I would love 11-1 and then some. But see, in true Michigan fashion, we'll end up beating Ohio State, and Michigan State will still make it to the Big Ten title game, and it's going to all come back to how we played today. Watch. I don't want to say it. I hate it, but it looks like that's how it's going to happen. I don't know. Players of the game, obviously Andrew Anthony, the guy that I picked midseason that would look the best. Cade McNamara on offense and Andrew Anthony, and then on the defense, Aiden Hutchinson. But, you know, they were more of a, I don't know. I'm not, gross. I put this on the defense today. Well, no, I put it on it's a whole team. It's a whole team thing. I'm going to get out of here because I feel like I'm still saying all the same shit. I don't want to talk to any of my fucking friends. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to hear shit. So anyways, it's still good to be a Michigan Maniac or a Michigan Wolverine. It really is. It's good to be a Michigan Wolverine. I don't know what the rest of the season is going to look like. But, you know, this is another test. We'll see what happens. But always remember, guys, go blue.